Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, and for today I'll be showing to you our top 10 favorite succulents for the month. And this was requested by Sir Ivan Manzano, and so if you have some requests in the future, feel free to just comment it down below. And so out of our more than 200 different succulents in our collection, we're just gonna be choosing our top 10. To start off, we have this Echeveria Agavoidus lipstick. It's a newly bought succulent. I think we just bought it a week ago, and what's really nice about this succulent is its color. I simply love its apple green color with that red tip on its leaves, and I do like touching its leaves because it's not heavily coated with farina unlike with our other succulents. So we can do this to its leaves anytime we want. And since this is just new to our collection, I'm not so sure about its stress color, so that's something that I will be showing to you, or I'll give you an update once it got stressed in the next coming months. Another favorite of ours is this Echeveria Apus. It's a common succulent. I think if we're gonna be buying this, it will just cost you about 20 or 25 pesos. That's about 5 cents in dollars, and as you can see, I really love the color. But aside from its beautiful color, this succulent also loves to propagate on its own. So if you're looking for a succulent that is not hard to propagate, then this would be the best succulent for you. I would also like to mention that this is one of our oldest succulent in our collection. The third one would be this Echeveria Laoi. I think it's gonna be our all-time favorite succulent simply because of how it looks. It's our one and only succulent that is heavily coated by this farina. So that white powdery coating that we see on their leaves is what we call the farina, and yes, that's what makes this succulent extra special or unique. This Laoi that I'm showing to you right now is actually newly planted, probably about 2 weeks ago, and here are actually some of the actual leaf propagation that I did. So it's a bit difficult to propagate the succulent, but I'm happy that we were successful in propagating one of its leaves. Another favorite would be this Pachyphytum oviferum. We often call this as the Moonstone Succulent, or sometimes we just simply call it as the Mentos because of the resemblance of its leaves to the Mentos candy. It's one of our succulents that's also coated with farina, although it's not too thick. And what I love most about the succulent is how chubby its leaves are, and it's also easy to propagate this succulent. In fact, even if you're not going to be propagating it, it will just simply produce offsets. As you can see, we have about 2 or 3 new offsets down there, and if you wanted to propagate its leaves, you will have about 80% success rate. That's the reason why I love to propagate and grow more of this kind of succulent. Here are some of our stem cuttings that we did several months ago, and they're all doing great. Another favorite would be this Echeveria Ice Green. It's actually a big one. Look at that comparison to my hand, and it's still potted in this recycled container, and I haven't repotted or changed its soil for about 2 years now. It has new offsets again, and I have to use the word again because I think several months ago I have already removed or separated some of its offsets. Here are some of the offsets. So this one is our ice green in Kokidama. We also have some stem cuttings here, and in fact I have given away some of our propagations of our ice green, so that's how fast they actually grow and propagate. I also have here another propagation, but last month a strong earthquake happened in our city, and this actually fell off our succulent table, but right now it's recovering. Next in our list is our Super Bomb succulent, and what makes this our favorite is its color. So if you're looking for a succulent that is purplish in color, then this would be a perfect succulent for you. I used to have a difficulty growing this succulent because of some fungal issues, but right now it has fully recovered and has given us 2 new offsets Its rosette keeps on growing and growing each time I check on it, so next time I'll give you another update if it grows again. Next comes by the name Medusa'shair, and as its name suggests, it has these hair-like leaves. I'm not sure if they are actually leaves, but it's still potted in this nursery black pot, and I've been ignoring this succulent for a very long time actually, but these days I've noticed that it started to flower. Look at those beautiful yellow flowers in the middle of its rosette, and so after this I think I need to repot it, give it a new and fresh potting mix that could help make our Medusa'shair even grow bigger and longer. So as of now we only have a small size Medusa'shair, but I'm looking forward that it will grow in the next coming months. We also have this Echeveria Ariel, and when we first bought it, it was labeled as crested Ariel. So I'm not so sure if it's really crested or it's just a clump one. So as of now, we have a total of 4 rosettes clumping each other, and that's what makes this succulent a favorite of ours this month. Look at those beautiful pinkish tip at the center of its main rosette. I'm still trying to figure out how can I separate or propagate this succulent. Another all-time favorite will be this subcorymbosa. It's simply a very unique looking succulent. From the shape of its leaves, look at those, even the color. I don't know how to describe properly the color, but it's like purplish on the underside, and it's like greenish on the upper part of its leaves. So the mother plant is actually here in the middle, and it's surrounded by offset. So all of these surrounding our mother plant are literally offset. So that's how fast this succulent propagates. Lastly would be this Echeveria Sophia, and it's one of a kind succulent simply because it really resembles that of a mini tree or like a bonsai. It has a lot of tiny rosettes growing along its stem, and it's literally branching out as you can see. And I potted it in this mug as, I don't know, I think it would be a very good centerpiece on our table. That's why I potted it here. So that's how it looks like as of now. And by the way, this succulent will turn reddish in color once fully stressed. So as of now, we cannot fully appreciate its stressed color, but since it's already the burr months or the colder months, we would be expecting that this will turn red in color. So that's our top 10 favorite succulents for the month. It's actually very difficult to choose only 10 as we have a lot of different succulents in our collection, but I guess these are the succulents that truly stand out for this month, and I'm looking forward that in the next coming months they would even grow bigger since it's already their growing season. But anyway, if you have some question in mind or a video request, just simply comment it down below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You may also visit our Facebook page at Desert Succulent PH.